Welcome, everyone, to Tempe, Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense takes the field to start this game off. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sideline. It's Black. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. You've got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Mountaineers offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know,
throws toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off.
Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The Mountaineers are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And come on now, O-line. You've got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. After the misfire, now on second down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Setting up the screen. Oh, he not only blows it up, he picks it off. Touchdown, Mountaineers. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And how about that play by this defense, reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against a wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
The Sun Devils will hustle to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Looking for a block. It's Farmer. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires left. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. He's going to take off. At the 45 on his way. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. It's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They're trying to get to it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Black. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. A 3rd and long coming up here.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are.
And it's picked off. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this.
And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the route is on. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. South Carolina is on the wrong end of a one-sided affair today, and if you'll pardon the pun, the Chickens are going to come home to roost this week in Columbia. They're trailing by 17 to Vanderbilt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
And he sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. 1st down here for the offense. He's going to pass. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Trying to surge it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the beatdown has ensued. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. On the return, it's Farmer. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give them 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's White. Can't get him to the ground.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Hits the accelerator to the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they... And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today, but opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week.
Make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and, man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Autzen Stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Schwartz. Looking left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's a really good start for this defense. But I tell you what, they're going to have more opportunities because they're going to throw the football a lot. They're in the top 10 in passing in college football for a reason. So this defense is going to have to play great, make plays on the ball like that.
Going deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, the defender...
On first down, here comes this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Oregon! And they'll put... This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. They'll go to the ground. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Going with the ground game left. And the Ducks will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Schwartz. Looking down the middle. Got his man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks are flying down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, the pirouette, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. And he... First down here for the offense. They go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. He rifles one deep to the left. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just...
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few... that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe
gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. A first down for the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it, and he will. Offense set on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth-quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Complete to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Bulldozes him. Touch! The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. And the Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, running back on the move. Good job running tough and behind his. He put some heat on that one down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already
got enough space. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the...
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Come on, set. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, the inside give. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Another good run, man.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Schwartz. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Squirrel, squirrel. Wide out in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players.